All right, I'm gonna do a quick 1-year review of my wood countertops with tung oil finish. These countertops are oak. They were cut from trees off of our property and we installed them ourselves, and then I applied the tung oil, which is really easy to do yourself. I use the tung oil by the Milk Paint Company. I'll put a link down below. Overall, I've been really happy with them. I was a little bit worried about what it would do around the sink and how it would handle all the water, but it's done really well. When I applied the tung oil, I coated it very heavily around the sink. And you do have to do a little bit of maintenance with this. Periodically, you have to go back and apply some more. And I'm actually going to show you how I do that because it's time to do that. Over the past year, I think I've done it like twice, just in certain spots. I hadn't even gone back and done a whole coat. So if you can see, it gets to be a little dry looking. And right in here, you can kind of tell where it's really dry. And also over here, you can see where it's really dry. So I need to put a little bit more on there. This is where I do most of my food prep and where I clean the counters the most. So that's why I get so dry in those areas. To clean it, I will either wipe it with a wet rag if I can, or if it's something that needs to be cleaned with a cleaner, then I'll just use Simple Green. That's what the company that made the tung oil recommended. All right, so I'm just going to show you how I apply some more. So I have some mixed up in this bottle. This is the tung oil, and it is a 2-to-1 solvent to oil mixture. And all I'm going to do is... Okay, so the sprayer was clogged up, so maybe keeping this stuff in a spray bottle isn't the best idea. So I am just going to pour it on. I'm just going to pour a little bit on. And then I'll spread it out with my rag. I'm just going to use a paper towel, or you could just use a rag as well. So now, like I say, I haven't done the whole countertop like this. I've just done spots. Like whenever I notice a spot getting dry, I will go back and put a little bit on. And I've only done that, like I say, probably twice, maybe, over the course of the year. So I hadn't really needed to put more on. All right, so I think that's good for that spot. And it is gonna take probably a few hours for that to dry. But once it dries, it's gonna look brand new. So that's how easy it is just to refresh these countertops. You really don't have to do anything else. You gonna say hello? Yeah, hello. So you really don't have to do anything else. When I sit hot stuff on them, I do try to sit it on a pot holder, but sometimes I don't, and it doesn't mess up the countertops at all. I do try to keep the water wiped up. Like after I finish washing dishes, I'll take my dry rag and I'll go around and dry up all the water that's sitting around, because you don't really want to let water sit on it. And I'm keeping all my soap dispensers in this little thing that has a tray that'll keep the water off of the countertops. So you do have to be a little bit more mindful about the water, but it's really not that big of a deal. But that's all I can really think of. I'm really happy with them. They've held up well. I think they're going to be really easy to take care of. And hopefully they'll last for 50 years or so. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.